in terms of Edouard and Christopher Ajer, I think it was common knowledge last season. Maybe Christopher Ajer was, with a year left on his contract, it would be viable for the club to sell him, because in 6 months' time he can leave freedom of contract. He's available to speak to other clubs, and he could potentially leave for nothing. Whereas if you get a 10 or 12 or whatever £1 million bid for him now, I know you lose a good player, but the club has to work that way. Can't afford to lose that type of money. And it's the same with Edouard. Edouard's just felt his head got a little bit turned last season, and he never really started performing till late on after Christmas. And he's still got a bag full of goals, because he's always going to get goals. But you just think with Edouard, we would love to keep him, but I think that again, if the right money comes in for him, I think he was almost persuaded last season, look, give us another year, because I think with you, we stand a great chance of obviously creating history and winning the league. It didn't happen, so you don't know where that leaves him now, in terms of, as his agent said, look, stay for a year last season, and then next season, then we will see what happens again. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to. My honest view is that 4 or 5 more will come in, and we might just need to use the funds of a couple of players, to go and buy them players, and to give Ange a little bit of a pot of money. Now, I know the Champions League makes a difference as well, but if you're set your heart on leaving and your agents are looking for clubs for you, then I'm not too sure, whether you could say, well, I'll stay for 6 games, I'll try and get us through to the Champions League. By then, the window would have shut. I just think if these players want to go and they've got aspirations of going elsewhere, they don't want to commit to Celtic, then I think they should be looking to sell them. That's my view. You want players at the club that are gonna buy into what the manager wants, gonna buy into what type of work and system he wants to play, and you need to stick to that, and you need to be committed to it. It's not a club that we can't just rest on our laurels. Celtic, I think a massive reaction is needed, to try and claw back the title back to Celtic Park. We've been used to winning. We're not used to not winning. Everybody wants to get back to that way, and you want players that are fully committed. I'm not saying Edouard and Ajer aren't, but if they aren't, then things need to be done about that, because one way or another, they're 2 big players, so their futures need to be sorted.